SECU Arena Soccer League is proud to welcome you to MASL Soccer on MASL TV. Tonight, from the TU Arena in Baltimore, Maryland, it's the Baltimore Blast hosting the Utica City Football Club. I'm Paul Mittermeier along with Brad Crosley. Have the call for you here tonight from Baltimore. Blast coming off a 7-5 loss to Milwaukee. A dominant win for Utica City up at home against Harrisburg, 11-6. They clinched a playoff spot last night in Utica, Brad, and they're looking to get one of these games back in the season series against the Blast, as Baltimore has dominated 4-1 so far.
Yeah, Blast has done well against Utica this season. Paul, it'll be interesting to see how both clubs kind of react to the schedule here. Baltimore, obviously a much more difficult travel day than Utica last night, as they flew all the way from Milwaukee to play here today. So Baltimore using a much younger lineup in Milwaukee than tonight. So we'll see how the veterans coming back will help the squad tonight.
All right, so tripping foul on Jamie Thomas. Well, interesting notes. We learned this right before kickoff. Ricardo Dieguez for the Blast didn't play last night in Milwaukee, was held back. And then tonight, at the last second, was scratched from the lineup in favor of Kelvin Mwape. So we'll keep our eye on that up front for the Blast. Big loss for the Blast here.
Yeah, Paul, that's a big change. Dieguez obviously one of the big horses up front for Baltimore, and we saw Dieguez warming up before the game, so I don't know if he picked up an injury in warm-ups or what, but that's a tough break for Baltimore.
All right, Pereira's now. Guevara gets pushed off, and there's an interference call on Dantas here on Guevara, so it'll be a restart for the Blast. A good restart here in the offensive end for Baltimore. Blast come in at 12-7-1. Utica City 12-8-1. Utica City just a point ahead of the Blast in the standings with the 12 regulation wins. The Blast have that one overtime win against Harrisburg. Mello, Pacheco with the shot, that's blocked. Really only one milestone watch in the game tonight. Here's Dantas, good footwork there, plays to the far side. Pacheco's got 49 career goals, so his next goal will be number 50 in his career. Of course, Blast, you mentioned, Brad, they come home from Milwaukee last night. Blast only sent about half their team up there. They held back some of their veterans. Pereira, Mello didn't make that trip. Pereiras as well. And really, head coach David Bascom, even though they didn't get the win, here's a chip by Diesel, and they almost caught Coughlin off the line there.
Yeah, the young guys did well last night, Paul, in Milwaukee playing. Milwaukee's always a difficult place to play. Milwaukee had their entire squad minus Max Ferdinand, and Baltimore in that game the entire way. So the young guys showed up well.
I'll tell you, Silva's back in the Blast lineup. Good to see him back, as he gave the ball away there, but Rodriguez made a good save for the Blast. Yeah, Bermuz played well last night. Iber Ospina played well last night, so good for the rookies to get some time. It's just a vicious schedule for the Blast. Next 9 days, they'll play 5 times, starting last night.
That's a great point, Paul. You know, the tough travel weekend this weekend, and then they have 3 next week, right, in Harrisburg and then 2 at home. So just action-packed here for Baltimore leading into the Ron Newman Cup playoffs.
Yeah, Thursday, Friday, Sunday next week for the Blast. And harkens back to the old days, Brad. And, you know, guys like head coach David Bascom and Everton kind of chuckle when the players talk about the 3-3. It's a 3-line violation on Silva. I mean, you know, 3-3 was commonplace back then. You know, and we're talking about 3-3 and playing in Buffalo maybe on that second game and then coming home and trying to play that third game the next afternoon.
I know, it's crazy to think, right? We have a 24-game schedule now. I remember when it was, you know, 44, 48-game seasons, and
yeah, crazy. Blast on the chance here. Pereira off the boards in front. Dantas with a nice job getting back on defense. He leads the break back out. Dantas in the offensive end now. Vinny, nice cutback shot and a goal for Vinny Dantas. What a finish for Dantas, and Utica City has a 1-0 lead.
Dantas put Patrick Towson on skates there, cuts it back on his right foot and slots it home. You know, Vinny has really stepped up with the absence of Kelvin Oliveira. Pinal is out now for Utica, so very important for Vinny Dantas to play a big part for Utica.
Let's look at this finish. Oh, it's just a beautiful play. And give Dantas credit, he was the one back defensively that started that whole play. Dantas picks up goal number 12 of the season, number 225 in his career.
Dantas knows his way around this place just a little bit, Paul. So.
That's right. Let's see. You go back for Vinny, 139 goals here in Baltimore. And you want to talk about clutch. Also had 26 playoff goals for the Blast.
He most certainly was. He was just a dynamic player for the Blast over his seasons.
The lava shot was blocked. Mello gets the loose change. Out comes Guevara. He gets pushed from behind. Referee says play on. Guevara's shot is blocked. Nice defensive play there by Bordeaux. Ball stolen away by the Blast. Diesel tees one up with the left foot. We should mention that too for Utica City. No Gordy Gerson today. As well, you mentioned Pinal being out. Pinal, 15 goals in the season. Half of those goals, almost half, 7 against the Blast. Doesn't matter because Manny Silva is just killing the Blast. He had a hat trick last weekend. He's on the board and Utica leads 2-0.
Silva has been a Blast killer. I think that hat trick against the Blast were his first 3 goals of his career, and now he slots another one home. And this is just what Utica ordered. When you play the Blast, you want to get up early because the Blast likes to possess the ball, and this is a very, very slow start for Baltimore at home.
Ronaldinho gets the assist for Ronaldinho, his 5th assist of the season. So, 2 really good goals from Utica City here to kick things off. Ball to the corner for Frater. Frater turns the corner, leaves in front, shot goal. Oh, what a setup for Pacheco's 50th.
Congratulations, Jesus Pacheco. And Frater, what a great addition he's been for the Blast. So strong on his hold-up play. Just holds off Santana and square balls it over to Pacheco. Great goal.
So Pacheco from Frater for Kavana's 2nd assist of the season. It's 24 seconds after Utica City scored that 2nd goal. Blast stealed away. Frater again, cuts it back, has some room, shoots. Oh, he hit the crossbar. I think Coughlin got a piece.
I think he did. That was a great save by Coughlin.
Ball down the boards. Vermoose plays it back. Mello has room. Mello turns, that's blocked. Good work there, and the ball taken away by Gengrick. Scramble on in the defensive end. Blast give it back. Woods comes near side. Ball squirts through to Rodriguez. So that's number 8. Barbaro Schuyler is playing with the number 8 tonight. Tavares not in the lineup. So Barbaro took the number 8. And that's what he's wearing here tonight. Pereira commits the foul.
Great. He's a great young player for Utica, Paul. Cuban national futsal player. Big, tall, lanky guy. Long legs, good skill.
Yeah, Barbaro's got 5 goals and 3 assists on the season. Tenna lets it roll through. Alves. Little back heel by Silva. Guevara steals that away. Good work by Jairo in the defensive end. All the way down, Coughlin clears. Good settle by Alves. Now Santana through the midfield, stolen away by Diesel. Here's Porch. Rodriguez now will play. Porch gives it away. Turnover, shot. Rodriguez the save. He parries it over the goal. And we're going to corner kick for Utica City. Rodriguez 7-4-1 on the year. 508 goals against, 688 save percentage. 128 saves and 59 goals against. And Julian's got 1 assist on the season. We've already seen Coughlin make a couple of big saves, 10-7-1, 5.79 goals against, 674 save percentage, 203 saves on the season. He's given up 102 goals and has 6 assists. So Utica with the corner. They play it back, shot right on. Good shot by Amati, but Rodriguez parried that right back to him. Blast with some pressure and forces Utica back to Coughlin. Coughlin dumps into space. Good ball there. Alava gets it taken away. Ospina on the floor for the first time for the Blast. Silva gives it away. Now Alves.
So some interesting things here tactically, Paul. What I've noticed early by Utica is they're pressing Baltimore very high, putting a lot of pressure on them defensively. They've done their homework because the Blast have struggled the last few games with high pressure in their defensive end and giving the ball up. So it's a good job by Utica.
Stevens plays it down the boards for Dantas. Double team takes it away. Good read there, shot goes wide. Ronaldinho with a nice read and the steal. Blast are really struggling coming out of their own end here. They've taken the ball away a couple times, but then haven't been able to clear. Another chance here. This time Thompson does a nice job and Pacheco plays it to the near boards. Ospina keeps it alive. Ever. Nice turn. Good work though. Blast gets some help from Porch, but Pacheco can't clear it into the offensive end. Blast will change. Woods on the floor for City. Now Bordeaux plays it far side. Now Nelson Santana back on the floor. Utica with the 2-1 early lead. In the last couple games here, Brad, it's been 3-3 and 2-2 at the half. We already got 3 goals here in the first 8 minutes.
Yeah, a lot more scoring here early than we used to. Baltimore a bit out of sorts here early. Utica's kind of doing what Baltimore likes to do here at TU. They've had the bulk of the possession. Baltimore chasing a bit, so again, give credit to Utica. It's a good start for them.
Gangrick to the corner. Diesel gets pushed from behind. Blast with a quick restart. Number 8. Jamie Thomas on the far side. Thomas had a goal in Milwaukee last night. Pereira's now. He gets tripped up on the far side by Bordeaux. Or check that, I think that's Amati over there. Thomas down the boards for Guevara. Bordeaux against Santana. Mello. Now Thomas on the far side. Thomas loses the possession. He gets pushed from behind. Late whistle, but a foul called on DeAndrande, and it'll be a free kick for the Blast.
Yeah, fortunate for Baltimore there to get the foul. You know, your last defenseman back, you got to watch that trying to dribble out of the back, but luckily Baltimore drew the foul.
Silva turns it over in the midfield. Pacheco steals it right back. 4-on-3 for the Blast if they hurry. Bramuse in, shot blocked into the crowd. Timeout of the floor. I think it's Blast ball when we come back. We'll see. 5:39 left here in the first. Utica leads it 2-1. Back with more first quarter action on MASL TV.
Playing the lottery responsibly means knowing if something is a fact or a myth. Things like playing the lottery is a good way to relieve stress. The fact is, you shouldn't play the lottery when you're stressed in any way. Learn more facts and myths at mdlottery.com and please play responsibly.
As parents, we want to put our children on the right path, one that leads them to become intelligent, responsible, compassionate adults. That path begins with a Catholic education. Catholic schools inspire academic excellence with a balanced curriculum that integrates music, arts, world language, and Catholic faith. while challenging students in the areas of science, math, and technology. Help your child reach their full potential. Enroll in a Catholic school today.
This is where Anne feels most comfortable. But when she started to feel uncomfortable, this is the MedStar Health Urgent Care team that stepped in and consulted with a specialist, then connected her to a leading cardiologist that diagnosed her blocked artery that could be unblocked with life-saving surgery that allowed Anne to heal more quickly, getting her back to where her heart belongs. MedStar Health, it's how we treat people.
GooseUpCoffee.com. It's just good coffee.
Miter, the official game ball supplier of the Major Arena Soccer League, established in 1817. Miter, one of the leading soccer brands worldwide, produces some of the best soccer balls in the world. Learn more at Miter.com. And Capelli Sport, the official and exclusive preferred uniform and apparel provider of the Major Arena Soccer League. The all-new MASL fan store launching soon. And don't forget about Take 10. That's all the time you'll need. Eric Berggren, I should say, takes you inside the game and gets to know some of the big stars advancing the sport on and off the field. 10 for 10 airs weekly on MASL TV. And that was ruled off of the Blast, so it was a kick in for Utica, and they play it down into the far boards for Vinny Dantas. Dantas can't get a step, great step in. Blast steal in the midfield, here's a chance. Bramous shoots and Coughlin makes that save with the left hand.
I tell you what, Paul, Coughlin loves playing Baltimore. He is always so sharp.
Well, Brad, I mean, last weekend he stood on his head and the Blast still scored 9 goals.
Yeah, Blast could have easily scored 15, 16 goals in that game, and he was just phenomenal.
Blast taken away in the midfield. Pacheco. Back heel for no one in particular. Silva runs it down. Frater on the far side. Kevon off the boards, but Alava read that. And Utica steals. A little too nonchalant there for Frater. Ports pressures. Pacheco steals. So nice job of anticipating there by Jesus. Pacheco's got the Blast goal. Blast trail it 2-1. Guevara comes on. Santana beats him to the corner. Coughlin clears. Nice job into the midfield in front of the yellow. Thomas back for the Blast. Here's Pereira. Thomas on a run. Pereira. Rodriguez now. Plays to the corner. Guevara beats Santana there this time. Jairo. Back for Mello. Pereira. Santana goes down away from the play. Mello loses it. Good fight. Shot off the boards in front. Rebound comes through all the way. Blast have a 3-on-2 now on the rebound, but Guevara's going to pull it back and settle it down. High pressure again from Utica. 3 players in the defensive end for Baltimore. Now Thomas comes out with it. Frater on the far side. Thomas gets pushed from behind. And foul called away from the ball. Schiller picks it up as he pushed Thomas to the ground. A nice job by the officials to do a play on there.
Yeah, it was looking for some advantage. Blast didn't gain it, so he gives him the free kick. And to your earlier point, Paul, that's what I was saying. Utica have done their homework because teams lately have been pressing Baltimore higher, and it's been working. So
that shot gets deflected into the corner. Comes all the way out. Pereira plays it back to the midfield, but almost stolen away. Pacheco, and we talked about this before though. I mean, you can pressure if you want, but the Blast can also make you pay on the other end.
They can.
Frater
absolutely
had that deflected. Ball comes loose, free into the box. Alves clears to the near side. Foul here on Frater as he takes Schiller down, and we'll get a free kick for Utica City. Green Drop offers a better alternative than the outdated compression sleeves and socks, truly providing long-lasting relief at an affordable price. Green Drop's recovery products are uniquely suited to help athletes battle aching joints and muscles. Learn more or try it yourself by visiting greendropcompression.com. Oh, Silva took that one off the face. Mateus doesn't think twice and clears it to the midfield. Ospina near side. Pereira tries to cross. That gets deflected. Back comes Utica now. Utica, well, you can't dribble through 4 there. And Blast take it away. Now they try to counter here. Ospina cuts it back. Ever gets a step. Oh, couldn't pull the trigger. Timing just wasn't there that time. Pereira gets it back. Plays it far side. Shot. Oh! Chad Porch on the steal is the advantage, and Porch scores to tie the game at 2.
What an assist by Victor Pereira. Totally unselfish there. Could have had the shot himself. Saw the extra pass, and that was just an easy slot home for Chad Porch.
Time to go.
Well done.
Time to go. 12:43. Blast tie it at 2. Porch picks up goal number 19 on the year. His 5th goal against Utica this season. And for Victor Pereira, his 7th assist of the year.
What a season Chad Porch continues to have, Paul. Just fantastic rookie year.
Ball dumped to the corner. Double team comes, that's blocked. Guevara wins the ball. Oh, great pass up ahead. Here's Pacheco. Pacheco one-on-one shoots. It's a great save by Coughlin. Oh, Coughlin once again denies the Blast.
Just Andrew Coughlin doing Andrew Coughlin things, Paul.
What a pass there to set Pacheco free. Thomas, he loses it. Utica City back on the attack. 1:35 left in the quarter. Alves steps on. Alves to the middle. Silva steals. Bramuse turns. Welly's got some space. Welly drags. Plays near side. Shot blocked. Thomas couldn't get that on goal. Ball stays in the arena. And this one goes out of play. I think it's going to be Baltimore ball here with 1:18 left in the quarter.
So since the media break, Paul, much better by Baltimore, getting back in their game, getting back in their system.
Right, Blast triggered in. Thompson now far side, Pacheco. Thompson, Frater. Kevon knocked away by Santana. Porch with some help, but ball trickles into the box for Coughlin. Patrick Thompson had a goal last night in Milwaukee. Ball sent down to the corner. Good ball here. Fowler turns. Rodriguez lost his footing. Blast block it with 40 left in the quarter. Lava goes down. Foul called on Frater. It's his 2nd. Spina steps on for Frater. Every time you watch Iver Ospina play, you just are so impressed. He just plays so much bigger than his size.
Yeah, he's a little guy, but Paul, he has obviously gained the trust of Coach Bascom because he has really earned his minutes here later part of the season.
There he is again, battling on that far side. Quick distribution with 15 left in the quarter. Thompson loses the handle. That gets kicked into the crowd. It'll be Blast ball, but they'll say just a kick in, not top of the arc. 10.7 left. Blast dump it down, too far. Coughlin grabs it. Quick outlet. Let's see, 4 seconds. Gonna have to hurry here. 2 seconds, 1 second, that'll do it. End of the first quarter. So Utica City picked up the first 2 goals of the quarter. Blast answered with 2 of their own. And after 15 minutes, Blast and Utica City are tied at 2. Back with second quarter action after the break.
As parents, we want to put our children on the right path, one that leads them to become intelligent, responsible, compassionate adults. That path begins with a Catholic education. Catholic schools inspire academic excellence with a balanced curriculum that integrates music, arts, world language, and Catholic faith, while challenging students in the areas of science, math, and technology. Help your child reach their full potential. Enroll in a Catholic school today.
Every day, all across Maryland, we help employers keep their workers safe from accidents and injuries. We're Chesapeake Employers Insurance Company. At Chesapeake Employers, workers' compensation insurance and workplace safety have been our passion and our specialty for more than 100 years. We help protect Maryland workers because connect with your local agent or visit us online.
This is TU, where big college promises turn into life-changing action. Opportunity here isn't pie-in-the-sky thinking. It's out there in the world doing. Potential isn't in the future. It's now, in every line of code, in every creative spark. And discovery isn't starting from scratch. It's digging in to your existing momentum. Join a community of doers and grab life by the stripes at Towson University.
This is where Anne feels most comfortable. But when she started to feel uncomfortable, this is the MedStar Health Urgent Care team that stepped in and consulted with a specialist, then connected her to a leading cardiologist that diagnosed her blocked artery that could be unblocked with life-saving surgery that allowed Anne to heal more quickly, getting her back to where her heart belongs. MedStar Health, it's how we treat people.
MASLsoccer.com, your home for everything Major Arena Soccer League. All the latest news, leaderboards, highlights, and more. There you go. There you can see the sign on the screen. That little girl's father stopped by and said, "Hey, can you get us on TV today?" There she is up there. They're here supporting the Blast. They had one of their friends here at the dance team before the game. So
love it, love it.
Another family out here enjoying Blast soccer. Don't forget about the playoffs. Playoff tickets are now available. Join the 8 playoff teams in San Diego. The clock is ticking down, by the way, just 2 weeks away. Get your tickets now. Visit frontwavearena.com to reserve your seat. These 2 teams will be in the playoffs. Blast clinched their playoff spot last week against Utica. Utica clinched last night against Harrisburg at home. Blast saw their perfect home record spoiled by the ambush last Sunday, and they're trying to recover from a 2-game losing streak. Utica City has won 2 straight, looking to make it 3 here. We're tied at 2 after 15 minutes. Utica City starts it. Almost plays it to the corner. Dantas with the turn to the box. That's cleared away by the Blast. Alvis forced back into the defensive end. Coughlin now. Santana on the far side. Good ball here around the turn. Dantas in front. Pacheco with some good defense. Cleared away by Diesel. Alvis plays for Coughlin. Good return pass for Alvis, and now Pereira will get back defensively. Rodriguez kind of couldn't decide what he wanted to do there. Now the ball goes through the box. Blast will bring it out of the defensive end. Pacheco on the near side. Porch with some space now. Chad plays it into the offensive end. Porch cuts it back, and Pacheco settles things for Silva. Silva drive, it's off the post. Oh my. You cannot get any closer than that as Silva's ball curled back in and hit the inside of the post. Foul called on Frater as Santana goes down. Oh my. What a rocket from Silva.
Unlucky from Silva. He has a cannon of a left foot and just a bit unlucky there hitting the inside of the far post. And
I mean, Brad, he hit it so far on the inside, it like carried back out just outside the other post into the corner.
Yeah, very unfortunate for Mateus.
So that's a crossbar and a post for the Blast. Ramu steals.
Now something to keep an eye on, Paul. I believe that was the 3rd foul on Frater.
That is the 3rd foul on Frater, definitely. So we'll see how much he plays here at the end of the half. We still got 13 and a half minutes to play. Ball was behind. Blast retrieve it. And it comes to the near side. Around the turn and into the hands of Rodriguez. He quickly distributes far side Ospina. Ever's got some space. Ever Eber, little hesitation move, pulls it back, shoots. Oh, it's just wide. Oh, how about that move by Ospina?
Oh my, Paul.
Took on his defender and nearly scored. Just continues to get better and better. The rookie Ospina. Govera back for Melo. Melo on a run. Melo loses his footing. Out come Utica, that's wide. Ball chipped ahead, now the Blast, bad change, Blast have a chance. Bramuse in, shoots and scores. Bramuse scores, but he's down. We'll see if he's okay. Wellington Bramuse puts it home and the Blast lead 3-2.
Paul, if you looked up in the dictionary how not to make a line change, Utica just did it. They have the long change here in this quarter, and they literally had practically no one on the field. So Baltimore takes advantage, and Welly puts the Baltimore Blast up.
And you saw Bramuse slip there when he shot. A lot of the players have slipped down on this field tonight. We'll keep our eye on that as maybe the turf there's a little moisture on the turf. It's really warm in here.
It is warm in here, Paul. And another thing, I was talking to the field crew before the game. They have been able to leave the field here the last few weeks, and it'll stay here until the end of the season. So the field has really kind of settled. So I don't know if that has anything to do with it as well.
Ball off the boards in front. Oh, Porsche had a chance, but you know what? It's another Coughlin save as he got the hand up that time.
I have no idea how he just made that save.
Here's a chance for Utica. Rodriguez parries that away. Ospina collides with Belliard. Ball loose. Belliard picks it back up. Double team for the Blast. And the Blast take it away. Pacheco drags it around a defender. Jesus pokes it far side. Here's Pereira. Leaves it back Diesel. Diesel pulls it back, gets around one defender, and pops it straight up, and Coughlin comes down with it for Utica City. Quick distribution to the far side, stays in the arena. Govera steals. Govera plays it near side, Silva. Alves came off the bench, but Silva was strong enough to win it. Good play there by, Pereira's wide open in the corner. Open. Porch in, shoots, Coughlin parries it over the glass. And we'll get a corner kick for the Blast.
Now Utica's a bit out of sorts, Paul. They're missing defensive assignments, poor changes here.
All right, Blast triggered in. Melo tried the quick restart, didn't work. Now Utica comes back with it. Amadi, double team, goes around the boards. Rodriguez makes the play. Yeah, Blast have scored the last three. Long ball for Thomas. Dantas pushes him to the ground. Referee say play on. Here comes Utica now. Silva, he eliminates Andrade on the far side, and they call the whistle and the foul. It's a good foul, though.
It was a good foul. Utica was on the break.
Well, Dantas might wind up here. He does. Blast clear. Kick in Utica, they're going to say that was a block. Alves will take this now. Well, I'm sorry, Alava plays it back for Alves. Andrade. Rodriguez parries it away. Oh, nice tap by Eber. Ball stays in. Thomas has it, plays it. Ospina in, shot blocked by Coughlin. Ospina gets it in the corner. Thomas steps in, steals. Melo. Thomas leaves it for Pereira. Juan can't get around his defender. Utica wins possession. Great ball up ahead of DeAndrande. Into the corner, ball comes loose. Melo saves the day in the box. Got there just in time. Blast now 2-on-1.
Oh, what a ball.
Back heel for Bramuse. Welly turns. Welly's got Melo cutting. Now Pereira. Blast hold it up. Great action here in quarter number 2.
Hectic, Paul. Hectic, up and down. We like it.
Pacheco now. Pacheco drags it. Tries it with the right foot. That gets blocked. Pacheco. Ball batted around. Porch steps in. Good work by Welly to win the ball in the corner. Silva now. Pereira's far side. Blast slow the tempo here with under 10 to play in the half. Pereira's far side on Dantas. Victor plays to the middle. Bramus, Pacheco, Porch. Pacheco, left foot drive, that goes wide. Tough break, it goes off the corner board and ricochets over the glass. So we're gonna kick in here for Utica. Santana, Blast will pressure 3 players in the defensive end. Good ball up ahead. Ball played far side and into the crowd. Tough break there as Stevens was making a run, but ball bounced over the small dashers on the far side.
So Baltimore has definitely changed up their offensive set here with Freighter's fouls. You've seen Welly and Rivera.
Ospina's been out there.
Been out there.
Pereira's fakes, goes left foot off the boards. Gobert in front. Oh, Nelson Santana does a nice defensive job there. Couldn't pull the trigger. Woods into the corner. Thompson cuts him off. Pacheco steals. Pacheco off the boards. Right back for Pacheco. Santana with a good read. Now Blast steal. Porch. Plays it back for Thompson, and Rodriguez now far side. Ospina back on the floor. Ever on the far side. Picked up by Santana. Now, Juan does a nice job to settle that. Blast have it as we approach the 8-minute mark here of quarter number 2. Blast lead at 3-2. Good ball for Ospina down the near boards. Ever, back heel, but Porch overran that, and now he's gonna have to get back. Gangrick, good play by Porch to get back defensively. He forces back to Santana as Utica City makes the change.
Paul, how often do you see a 5'6", 130-pound target forward?
I know, right? Ball goes out of play, over the boards. It'll be a kick in for the Blast. We'll take a timeout here. 7:49 left in the half. Blast lead at 3-2 over Utica City.
As parents, we want to put our children on the right path, one that leads them to become intelligent, responsible, compassionate adults. That path begins with a Catholic education. Catholic schools inspire academic excellence with a balanced curriculum that integrates music, arts, world language, and Catholic faith, while challenging students in the areas of science, math, and technology. Help your child reach their full potential. Enroll in a Catholic school today.
Every day, all across Maryland, we help employers keep their workers safe from accidents and injuries. We're Chesapeake Employers Insurance Company. At Chesapeake Employers, workers' compensation insurance and workplace safety have been our passion and our specialty for more than 100 years. We help protect Maryland workers because connect with your local agent or visit us online.
Playing the lottery responsibly means knowing if something is a fact or a myth. Things like playing the lottery is a good way to relieve stress. The fact is, you shouldn't play the lottery when you're stressed in any way. Learn more facts and myths at mdlottery.com, and please play responsibly.
GooseUpCoffee.com. It's just good coffee.
Back to TU Arena. See the crowd here in Baltimore. Catch MASL Monday every Monday night on MASL TV. And on the CBS Sports Galazzo Network, Alex Bastavansky and Phil Levanco, joined each week by special guests from across the league to recap the weekend's game and discuss the league's hot topics. I'm sure playoff talk is hot on the minds of everybody right now.
Yeah, Paul, they're definitely the hot topics right now. Milwaukee clinched their spot last night, so I believe now we're just waiting on 7 and 8 seed.
There you go. 2 seeds left up for grabs in sunny San Diego on April the 5th. All right, Blast started. Thomas loses it. Alvis loses his footing. Ramus gets in there. Thomas gets it back. Great ball. Pereira, far side, shoots. Oh, he hit the post. Another post for the Blast. Number 3 in this first half.
What a diagonal ball to Pereira out of the scrum here, and another unlucky inside of the post for Baltimore.
Pereira down the wing, back for Pereira. Bramus has it. Bramus shoots, and he scores. Oh, Bramus does not miss. He's got both goals here in quarter number 2. And the Blast lead it by 2. Time of the goal, 7:42.
Bramus and Pereira trying to play a little 1-2 game between them, and kind of a fortunate bounce back to Welly, but
you saw the tail end there.
Yeah.
But Welly, the beneficiary, he does not miss. Nothing that Coughlin could do on that one. And the Blast have 4 straight goals to lead it 4-2. All right, ball to the corner. Dantas knocks it down. What a matchup, Brad. Dantas and Silva. Santana plays it far side.
That's 2 very large men, Paul.
Very large. Out distribution for Pereiras. Pacheco right there to steal it away. Thomas. Silva. Oh, great ball down the turn for Guevara. Guevara turns. Far side. Shot. Oh, big save. I think Coughlin got a piece as Thomas is denied.
That's one of the toughest plays for a goalkeeper, Paul. Coughlin post to post and makes the save.
Now they're going to say that was off the boards. Coughlin didn't touch it. Mello thought it was the Blast ball, and he kicked it into the goal. I don't blame him. Referee's ruling that the ball hit the boards and it didn't touch Coughlin.
That was interesting.
Here's DeAndre now. Coughlin, he's going to run it up into the offensive end, and Coughlin is going to score. Andrew Coughlin from the far side. It's the second goalkeeper goal of the season against the Blast, and it's 4-3.
Well, Coughlin not only does it in his own net, but does it down the other end in the other net with, a fantastic shot. And like you said, Paul, that is the second goal the Blast has given up to an opponent's goalkeeper.
Time of the goal, 8:31, so just 51 seconds after the Blast goal.
Scored by number 22, Andrew Coughlin, unassisted.
Unassisted goal by Coughlin. Utica City back within a goal.
Utica City goal, scored by number 22, Andrew Coughlin, unassisted. Time of the Utica City goal.
Alvis steals it away. Good ball up the boards, but Pereira steals. Juan plays it back, Thompson. That's 3 lines.
Silly mistake.
3-yard violation, Blast free kick, Utica City.
Chance here for Utica City here. They should take Coughlin take this. Here's Alvis. Goes far side, shot off the boards. Porch gets the return pass and brings it out. Porch off the boards, great ball, Mello. 2-on-1 if the Blast hurry. Mello pulls it back. Oh, Thompson runs on. Thompson to the far side. I thought Patrick would shoot that, but he tried to pass it instead. That ball goes high off the glass. And it's off of Utica City. It'll be a Blast kick in.
What a fantastic ball from Mello. Deep in the corner, picks his head up. Could have just rimmed it around the boards, picked his head up, saw Patrick Thompson, and just couldn't finish.
Nope. Guevara does a nice job to keep that from being a 3-line violation. Blast take it away now. Blast turn. Utica City gets back. Now Pereira on the far side with 5.5 left in the half. Takes on Dantas, pulls it back for Pacheco. Diesel far side, Pacheco. Thomas. Near side, Pereiras. Pacheco plays it to Thomas on the far side. Pacheco, space. Thought Pacheco might wind that one up. Jesus gets double teamed and it gets stolen away. Blast kind of standing around there. Pacheco had nowhere to go. Good anticipatory double team by Utica City.
It was, like you said, Baltimore a bit static in their movement, and Utica takes advantage. And watch out, Paul, here. Coughlin's pushing up once again.
Go back off now. Santana goes far side. Here's Bordeaux. Bordeaux has played limited minutes here tonight. Santana loses the handle. Quick shot goes wide by Guevara. Had to pull the trigger quickly there, and he couldn't quite keep it on target. Good distribution. Ball comes free and it's kicked out of the box. Flicked out by Guevara. Santana loses it to Porch on the header. Now down the wing, Porch uses his speed to get there. Porch battles around two defenders, Blast win possession. Pereiras. Good ball near side, Bramuse. Pereiras. Good ball movement by the Blast, and they get far side for Porch. Pereira now. Bramuse. Well, he's got 2 goals here in the second quarter. Turns. Coughlin got a piece.
Coughlin very aggressive. He was two feet outside of his goalkeeper box.
Silva. Pereira. Foul called. Santana is down. And quickly, Santana's up. It's like, no, don't bring the trainer out.
So, Paul, this is something I would love the league to look at, right? Players down. Baltimore is on the attack, getting ready for a goal-scoring opportunity. They blow the whistle for an injury. And then as soon as they blow the whistle,
he gets up.
He gets up. So, Santana's been around more than a day. He knows what he's doing. And it was to stop the goal-scoring attempt by Baltimore.
No question. Silva. Good ball down the boards for Ospina. Ever. Silva. Thomas. Now Pereira far side, 3:15 to play. I mean, if you do that, you should be off for 2 minutes, right?
You would think.
Silva plays the boards, but Utica gets there first. Blast step in and steal. The deflection goes into the box, though. Into the Blast bench, it'll be a Utica City kick-in with 3:02 left in the half. It's been a great game here so far in the first half, no question about it. Dantas shields Thompson. Ospina gets the steal, plays it up ahead for Pereira. So nifty footwork, and now they play a far side. Thomas has room. Thomas has Bello. He shoots, though, and the ball hits the boards. He heads it. Coughlin has to make a fantastic play as the ball headed back towards his goal. A little too hard that time by Utica City. Coughlin recovered, though, nicely.
Yeah, Utica wanted the easy header back to Coughlin, and Jamie Thomas kind of stepped in, so they had to go a little longer, and Coughlin did come up with it.
Alava kicks it into the crowd. Goalkeeper distribution for the Blast. Rodriguez plays it far side, Porch. Porch goes around Andrade, gets a step. Porch in, pass, shot, Pacheco. Oh, he fanned on it with the left foot. And now back comes Andrade for Utica City. Porch is just all over the place tonight.
You can see the confidence just has built up throughout the season with Chad, and he's feeling it now. He's not afraid to take players 1v1.
Yeah. 19 goals on the season. Andrade plays to the far side. Thompson. Oh, good ball. Chance, shot. That's blocked. Thompson gets to it on the far side. Patrick with a good spin. Rodriguez clears, good ball here. Pereira gets it to the middle. Foul called on Utica City. It's a shame because the Blast might have had numbers there. As really Utica City's trying to pressure, but they're a little out of sorts right now in the midfield.
Yeah, Baltimore did well to break the pressure there, and unfortunately, again, Juan was fouled, and it slowed the momentum a bit.
Pacheco drags it to the near side, Bramuse. Welly gets a step, Welly turns the corner, gets knocked down. Foul's called, Bramuse is down.
Holding foul, Utica City's number 8, Barbaro Shamir.
Take a look at the replay, or maybe not. It's almost the top of the arc restart here for the Blast, as it's just about 3 or 4 feet to the right and about a foot behind their restart arc. Pereira is open if they get it to him on the far side. Pacheco. Mello, that's blocked over the glass. It'll be a kick in for the Blast. 1:14 left in the half. Rodriguez to the box. Guevara. Pereira. Pereira's in the corner, loses it.
So, Paul, we have Guevara, Pereira, and
I know,
Pereira's on the
Pereira's,
field.
Guerrera, Pereira, and Pereira's. Juan. Good play by, again, Utica City doubles, but Pereira wins it back and keeps it alive. Mello has it. 40 seconds left in the half. Here's Thomas. Guevara off the boards, around Coughlin, it's loose. Thomas gets called for the pushing foul. Coughlin will distribute with 33 left in the half.
That was really well done by Guevara, Paul. We talked before we came on the air. He's really blossomed in the second half of the season.
Blast taken away. Pereiras goes around 3 Utica City players. It goes all the way back into the corner. Blast in a pickle here. They lose it. Shot. Rodriguez makes the save. Ramus. Double team. 1. Oh, another big save by Rodriguez. 2 seconds. 1 second. And that'll do it. Utica City can't get a shot off, so the Blast hold on to their 4-3 lead as we hit halftime. Really well played first half.
It really was, Paul. Both teams back and forth. Utica started strong. Baltimore kind of finished strong, and just a 1-goal game here going into halftime.
All right, so 4-3 Blast at the half. Dantas and Silva, and then Coughlin with the 3rd goal for Utica City. Pacheco, Porch, and 2 goals from Welly Bramus in that second quarter. All the scoring in that first half. So we'll take a timeout, come back halftime on the way in Baltimore. Blast 4, Utica City 3.
I just wanna be victorious. Doesn't matter what my story is. Even when the darkness shines, I'm not gonna lose this fight. I just wanna be victorious. Fire in the flames, it's glorious. Even when the darkness calls, I'm not gonna lose it all. I just wanna be victorious. Us, victorious.
This is where Anne feels most comfortable. But when she started to feel uncomfortable, this is the MedStar Health Urgent Care team that stepped in and consulted with a specialist, then connected her to a leading cardiologist that diagnosed her blocked artery that could be unblocked with life-saving surgery that allowed Anne to heal more quickly, getting her back to where her heart belongs. MedStar Health, it's how we treat people.
Every day, all across Maryland, we help employers keep their workers safe from accidents and injuries. We're Chesapeake Employers Insurance Company. At Chesapeake Employers, workers' compensation insurance and workplace safety have been our passion and our specialty for more than 100 years. We help protect Maryland workers because
End of every workday, someone's waiting for your safe return.
connect with your local agent or visit us online.
Playing the lottery responsibly means knowing if something is a fact or a myth. Things like playing the lottery is a good way to relieve stress. The fact is, you shouldn't play the lottery when you're stressed in any way. Learn more facts and myths at mdlottery.com, and please play responsibly.
Shoot! It's goal!
What's going on, everybody? This is the MASL in 5. It's your chance to get caught up on everything that went down in the MASL over the past week in just 5 minutes. Let's go.
Chip it down, shot, goal. Great job. It's another assist for Nascimento. And Arroyo scores to make it 3-2.
The race for the 8th and final playoff spot is heating up. It was a must-win for St. Louis last weekend against Baltimore, and the ambush got the job done. They handed the Blast their first defeat at home all season long, winning the contest 7-6, and it was just a reflection of their strong play recently. St. Louis has won 4 of its last 5 games. They've got to keep that hot play going if they want to overtake Tacoma for the 8th spot and keep on dancing. You know who else had a big smile on their face last weekend? The Outlaws. Once again, they managed to knock off their rivals in the Dallas Derby, beating the Sidekick 6-5 and killing their hopes of making the playoffs once and for all. Texas started slowly this season, but have finished well and are loving playing the role of spoiler. This was the marquee matchup of the weekend. First place Chihuahua against second place San Diego, but it proved to be no contest at all as the Savage pummeled them 12-2. To be fair, San Diego was missing several key players, but Corner Sport Arena continues to be a riddle the opposition just cannot solve. Kansas City managed to get back on track last weekend against the Milwaukee Wave. The Comets were on a 3-game losing streak, but they put an end to that, taking down the Wave 9-6 at Cable Dahmer Arena. The Comets solidly in 3rd place now, but Milwaukee just hasn't been playing its best recently. They are sliding at the wrong time. With the playoffs approaching, they've lost 5 of their last 7 games, falling to 7th in the standings. Let's take a look at the league table then. Chihuahua in 1st, followed closely behind by San Diego. KC in 3rd spot. We really want to focus, though, on that 8th and 9th battle there. Tacoma, St. Louis, the ambush 2 points behind the Stars, but they do have a game in hand. They control their own destiny. So let's take a look at a couple of massive matchups this weekend with playoff ramifications. St. Louis in Texas on Saturday. The ambush cannot afford to stumble, and Texas, as mentioned, is loving playing the role of spoiler. It'll be fascinating to watch. Tacoma will play a home-and-home with Kansas City. Friday in Washington, then Sunday back at Cable Dahmer. The Stars have won 4 of their last 6, but if they're going to make the playoffs, it'll be the hard way. 2 against KC, 1 game versus San Diego to round out their schedule. Your Green Drop Players of the Week: Diego Reynoso in goal for Chihuahua, then 2 Tacoma Stars. Defensively, Tyler John, and on offense, Yahir Romero. Let's start things off with Romero. Fantastic week for the Stars, who, as mentioned, cannot afford to stumble. They did not, behind his 6 points, 3 goals, and 3 assists to lead Tacoma. And his mate defensively gets the nod, Tyler John. He had 1 block, but also came through with 5 points for the Stars. And in goal, it was Reynoso getting the nod. He had 14 saves while allowing just 2 goals against San Diego. Okay, it is time now for your plays of the week.
Guerrero Pino is the one, and oh, there's a header! Oh my gosh, it's Mijatovic! Mijatovic from his defender position heads it.
On the turf, Nestor with the nutmeg shot! What a gorgeous goal! Superman is back in the building, pulls the nutmeg, goes upper left corner.
Finalmente le dan el córner al equipo salvaje.
Aquí la pelota para Roberto! They get it up to Andorreos. Andorreos looking far post, gets it over to Ray Holloman, poked it in the middle. Ball is loose.
What a save,
and
Willie B.
Save, Willie B.
Points move into that 8th playoff spot, but the Stars. Romero plays it off the boards to himself.
Left side for Alvarez, correction Sanchez. Sanchez tees one up, and Shazam! Alex Sanchez.
Picked up again, now Gerson does have it. He wants a long distance shot. He has a hat trick. Gordy Gerson, what a way to cap off the night. His 3rd goal.
Yeah, and just a reminder, of course, that to stay up to date with everything that's going on with the league, including great feature stories, the latest news, statistics, you can head to the MASL's official social media outlets. Thanks so much for watching. See you next week.
As parents, we want to put our children on the right path, one that leads them to become intelligent, responsible, compassionate adults. That path begins with a Catholic education. Catholic schools inspire academic excellence with a balanced curriculum that integrates music, arts, world language, and Catholic faith, while challenging students in the areas of science, math, and technology. Help your child reach their full potential. Enroll in a Catholic school today.
Indoor soccer fans, it's time to unleash a giant leap for fandom. Introducing MASL Indoor Soccer Fantasy Football. Build your dream team, invite your friends, and create your own draft league, all for free. Draft and trade players and win bragging rights as your team dominates the league. With MASLI Football, you're not just a fan, you're part of the action. Go to MASLI Football to sign up, get started, and play.
I just wanna be victorious. Doesn't matter what my story is. Even when the darkness shines, I'm not gonna lose this fight. I just wanna be victorious. Fire in the flames, it's glorious. Even when the darkness calls, I'm not gonna lose it all. I just wanna be victorious. Us, victorious.
This is where Anne feels most comfortable. But when she started to feel uncomfortable, this is the MedStar Health Urgent Care team that stepped in and consulted with a specialist, then connected her to a leading cardiologist that diagnosed her blocked artery that could be unblocked with life-saving surgery that allowed Anne to heal more quickly, getting her back to where her heart belongs. MedStar Health, it's how we treat people.
This is TU, where big college promises turn into life-changing action. Opportunity here isn't pie-in-the-sky thinking. It's out there in the world doing. Potential isn't in the future. It's now, in every line of code, in every creative spark. And discovery isn't starting from scratch. It's digging in to your existing momentum. Join a community of doers and grab life by the stripes at Towson University.
I just wanna be victorious. Doesn't matter what my story is. Even when the darkness shines, I'm not gonna lose this fight. I just wanna be victorious. Fire in the flames, it's glorious. Even when the darkness calls, I'm not gonna lose it all. I just wanna be victorious. Us, victorious.
Playing the lottery responsibly means knowing if something is a fact or a myth. Things like playing the lottery is a good way to relieve stress. The fact is, you shouldn't play the lottery when you're stressed in any way. Learn more facts and myths at mdlottery.com, and please play responsibly.
As parents, we want to put our children on the right path, one that leads them to become intelligent, responsible, compassionate adults. That path begins with a Catholic education. Catholic schools inspire academic excellence with a balanced curriculum that integrates music, arts, world language, and Catholic faith, while challenging students in the areas of science, math, and technology. Help your child reach their full potential. Enroll in a Catholic school today.
This is where Anne feels most comfortable. But when she started to feel uncomfortable, this is the MedStar Health Urgent Care team that stepped in and consulted with a specialist, then connected her to a leading cardiologist that diagnosed her blocked artery that could be unblocked with life-saving surgery that allowed Anne to heal more quickly, getting her back to where her heart belongs. MedStar Health, it's how we treat people.
All right, just about ready for third quarter action. Let's take a look. First quarter, Utica Bragg jumped out top 2-0 as Dantas puts this one home.
Yeah, very quick start from Utica. Just what you want to do here, get Baltimore on their back foot.
Yeah, but Frater with a great play on the target. Hits Pacheco for his 50th to make it 2-1. Blast would come back again. Chad Porch, great redirect there to make it 2-2. And then it was the Wellington Bramuse show in the second quarter for the Blast.
Yeah, Welly with two fantastic goals closing out that quarter there to get the Blast on top.
And then Utica City, how about another goalkeeper goal? Andrew Coughlin with an absolute bullet upper 90 on Rodriguez to get Utica City back within one. And that's where we stand here as we get ready for third quarter action. Get the latest news on the MASL, your favorite teams, by following MASL Soccer on Facebook and Instagram and MASL Arena on Twitter. Also, subscribe today. Watching the game tonight on MASL TV on YouTube. Subscribe. You can find rebroadcast, MASL shows, highlights, and more. It's MASL TV on YouTube. Waiting on Utica City. They break their huddle. Blast getting loose. You know, Utica City really had the advantage, Brad, for that first 8 minutes, but the Blast settled in and did a much better job breaking pressure in the latter part of that first half.
They did. It was almost a tale of two halves in that first quarter. Utica, really quick start. Baltimore settled down, and they kind of settled into their game, and then Coughlin with that big goal to bring them back to one, and we're set to go here in the third.
4 saves for Coughlin as well in that first half. Frater loses it along the far side. Dantas gives it right back, shot right on to Coughlin, and he gobbles that one up. 5 saves now. Great ball up ahead, shot, Rodriguez denies. Blast quickly on the counter. Frater on the far side. Frater gets knocked down and the foul called on Alava. Alava's upset, but it's a 3-on-1 for the Blast. Frater is slow to get up. Good to see him back on the floor after having those 3 fouls real early in the first half.
It was. He missed almost that entire second quarter. Baltimore shifting lines around up front, so good to see Frater back for the third.
Pereira puts this into the netting, up above the glass, over top of Coughlin, and we got a goalkeeper distribution for Utica City. First minute of play here, third quarter. Blast press. Woods plays the ball. DeAndrande with the win. Now Santana tries to play it, cut it back, but the Blast steal. Nice play by Govera there, stealing the pass away from Santana. Utica City backs off the pressure, and the Blast play it to the far side. 3 lines on Rodriguez.
We've seen that a couple times tonight, Paul. A couple mental mistakes. All Julian needs to do is literally take one more step over the yellow line.
All right, so restart here. Shot blocked by the wall. So the only hurt there is on the legs of the Blast wall. Gangrick on the far side, plays it back. Bordeaux. Santana. Schuyler on the boards, back for Santana now. A little bit slower tempo here to start the third.
Yeah, a bit more cautious from both sides. Be interested to see what changes, if any, that both sides make here in the second half. I'm sure both coaches had a few words for their respected sides here for the second half.
We should mention that the Blast did hit the post 3 times in that first half. I think if you had to rate them, Brad, Silva's ball, I mean, wow.
Yeah, I don't know if there's actually measures of posts, Paul, but those couple in that half, you can't hit more on the inside of the post than a few of those.
Ball's loose in the box. Utica City comes out with it, but Jamie Thomas steals. Thomas tries to go around 3 defenders. Amati pushes Pacheco off, and here's Alvis on the far side. Can't get around Thomas, and then Rodriguez knocks it down. He flicks it out for Frater. Kevon battles 3 Utica City players. Ball squirts free, and Utica City comes out with it. Good ball up the boards. Here's Silva for Utica City. He shoots it wide. Menny's already got a goal tonight. He's got 4 goals in the last 2 games against the Blast.
Yeah, he had a fantastic outing against Baltimore last game, breaking out with a hat trick and then got another one tonight.
Frater goes around the boards to himself. Drags it. Oh, nice play defensively by Ronaldinho, or Frater was headed towards goal. Ball played for Dantas, goes over the top, and Thomas can't steal. Ball loose in the box, shot off the post. How did that not go in? Blast clear. Break there for the Blast as they really struggled defensively in the box that time.
Dodged a bullet. Very poor distribution out of the back. Utica a bit unfortunate not to capitalize on that.
Dantas drags it through 2 defenders. Alava far side shot. Rodriguez the save.
Great save.
Oh, Jamie Thomas puts it into the crowd. Just a huge mistake there by Thomas.
Yeah, Paul, we're less than 4 minutes into this second half, and 2 very poor mental mistakes by Baltimore.
All he's got to do there is hit the ball off the boards. Near side shot, goal.
Cost him a goal.
It happens all the time. Utica City on the restart. Sheeler with the goal, his 6th of the season.
And Paul, as you get later and later into the season here, right, setting up for a playoff run, once you get into playoff, every one of those mistakes is just amplified. You just cannot make mental mistakes like that.
Alvis picks up the assist. 13th assist of the season, 4th assist against the Blast in 2025. Blast give it away. Silva splits 2 defenders in, shoots, and Rodriguez gets a piece. We get a corner kick here for Utica City. Blast have struggled on defense here to start this third quarter.
Utica caught him on the counter, and Utica, they've struggled with that this year. That is actually usually Utica's game, is that counterattack, which they've struggled with this year. And they caught Baltimore that time, and Rodriguez made a good save.
DeAndrande inside had it deflect off his foot. Blast come out. Pereira off the counter, shot in front, and a goal! Porch on the rebound from Pereira. It's 5-4 Blast.
Great distribution by Rodriguez, going direct to Juan Pereira. Coughlin made a great initial save, just unfortunately the bounce came right in the center for Chad Porch.
I thought he made the second save too.
I thought he did as well.
Ball just got past him. Here's the replay. He almost came up with that. Blast score, 3:53, so 20 seconds after the Utica City goal, Blast go back on top. Number 20 on the season for Chad Porch.
If he's not in the running for newcomer of the year, Paul, I'm not sure who is.
Ball goes around the goal crease. Lava makes the steal, but he's called for the foul. Thomas is down. Thomas gets up and tries to walk it off. Doesn't it seem that Thomas is always in the middle of things?
Yeah, he's one of those just engines that could, right? He's just in everything.
Barreras on the near side, picked up by Santana. Now Mello, Guevara, Silva, Barreras, drive, Coughlin the save, he parries it into the crowd.
Nice vertical by Coughlin, huh?
That ball was headed upper 90, and Coughlin got over and parried it out of play. All right, free kick for the Blast, far side. Here's Mello. In front, it all went right through the goal mouth, and then hit the official. Break for Utica City as they were able to win it, and they break out. Ball behind Dantas. Vinny loses the handle. Guevara challenges, and this is going to be 3 lines on Coughlin.
So now a bit again, mental mistake this time by Utica. We'll see if Baltimore can capitalize.
I think Silva should come out and take this. Here's Mello at the yellow. Near side, Pereiras, Coughlin. Pereiras also almost caught him short post.
I was just going to say, Paul, that save's a lot harder than it looks because 9 times out of 10 that player's going far post and the goalies kind of anticipate that.
Good ball by Belliard down the boards. Dantas on Mello, mismatch there, ball comes free. Blast win it out of the box. Pereira goes down, foul on Stevens, and it's just a foul, so it'll be free kick for the Blast. Rodriguez, Freighter saves the 3 line. Ball comes near side. Utica City wins for a second, but the Blast take it away. Oh, well, he went through the legs. Ball goes far side off the boards, Freighter. Kevon turns, Kevon's got space, that's blocked. Welly keeps it alive, he's down on the far side now. He's slow to get up. Bramus has taken a beating here over the last few weeks.
Yeah, he's had some ankle issues and just been trying to push through here this latter part of the season.
Here's Welly now. Porch turns. Pacheco. Bramus cycles back out to the midfield. Thompson on the far side. Patrick plays it for Freighter. Kevon turns. Kevon still has it. Oh, nice little back heel. Thompson shoots off the glass. And Stevens clears, but Thompson runs it down. Pereira goes around Belliard with a little flick. Pacheco. Good cut back, Freighter.
I feel like Freighter's been on the field for about 17 minutes at this point. Very long shift for him.
Yeah, he's been out there a while. Of course, we talked about it, Diegas scratched right before game time. So, more minutes for some of the younger guys. Freighter still stays on. Pereira on the far side. Good ball, Thomas, toe poke, that's blocked.
Great block by Woods there. That was a great through ball by Pereira to Thomas, and Woods just gets his foot out.
Ball flicked towards Freighter in front, oh, it's just wide. Kevon just missed there. And now Freighter will come off. The long shift, Ospina will come on for the Blast.
This is a great cycle by Baltimore. They're just cycling the ball. Utica having a difficult time making some line changes.
Rodriguez with some room. Julian thinks about it, shoots, and puts it into the netting. He was trying to match Coughlin there, and he shoots it over the goal. Timeout on the floor, 7:24 left. Blast lead at 5-4 over Utica City.
This is where Anne feels most comfortable. But when she started to feel uncomfortable, this is the MedStar Health Urgent Care team that stepped in and consulted with a specialist, then connected her to a leading cardiologist that diagnosed her blocked artery that could be unblocked with life-saving surgery that allowed Anne to heal more quickly, getting her back to where her heart belongs. MedStar Health, it's how we treat people.
Every day, all across Maryland, we help employers keep their workers safe from accidents and injuries. We're Chesapeake Employers Insurance Company. At Chesapeake Employers, workers' compensation insurance and workplace safety have been our passion and our specialty for more than 100 years. We help protect Maryland workers because
End of every workday, someone's waiting for your safe return.
connect with your local agent or visit us online.
This is TU, where big college promises turn into life-changing action. Opportunity here isn't pie-in-the-sky thinking. It's out there in the world doing. Potential isn't in the future. It's now, in every line of code, in every creative spark. And discovery isn't starting from scratch. It's digging in to your existing momentum. Join a community of doers and grab life by the stripes at Towson University.
MASLsoccer.com is your home for everything a major arena soccer league, all the latest news, leaderboards, highlights, and more. And Capelli Sport, the official and exclusive preferred uniform and apparel provider of the major arena soccer league. The all-new MASL fan store is launching soon. So, goalkeeper distribution for Coughlin, Santana. Ball behind Bordeaux in the midfield. Amadi now steps on. Silva takes it away. Mismatch there, and Mello runs through the midfield. Mello plays it to the far side. Ospina challenges Coughlin and steals. Thomas now plays it back for Pereira. Silva gets around Amadi. Mateus down the boards. Ospina uses his body there, pulls it back. Near side porch, Chad shoots, that's wide. And Santana plays it back. Coughlin with a good distribution down the wing. Silva against Mello. Ospina has it. Ever with a good ball down the boards. Pereira. Pacheco leaves for Govera, who comes on. Pyro far side. Turned away. Blast regroup with 6:16 left in the third. Thompson for Pacheco. Pacheco turns, shoots. Oh, it went through the legs of Amadi, but Coughlin made the save.
Wow, how did Coughlin save that? Just a fantastic kick save. He only saw that at the last second.
Andrade steals, and this ball goes over the glass, or on the glass. Ball kept alive, down in the corner. Pacheco battling with DeAndrande. 2-on-2 battle. Now a third Blast player joins. Thompson wins it. A lot of kicking going on down there in the corner. And finally, Utica City digs it out. 5:20 left here in the third. Blast with some pressure, and they almost steal. Utica City just plays it to the corner to get some space. Santana rolls it through, but Thompson steals. DeAndrande right back as they couldn't find Guevara. DeAndrande down the wing, shoots. That's blocked. Everybody overruns it. Ramuz, Thomas, they force it back. Santana in the midfield. It is a hectic schedule right here in this late part of the third quarter.
It's just been great effort by both teams today.
Oh, Belliard just over the crossbar. Freighter back on the field. He loses it. Belliard gets it back. Toe poke. Rodriguez parries it to the corner. Diesel runs over Alvis, or actually Gangrick, and the official blows the whistle for the foul.
Paul, you would think with two teams that both played last night, the energy level wouldn't quite be as high as it is. It's been fantastic energy from both teams tonight.
No doubt. Blast, I think, were smart with Pereira and Mello and some of the other veterans staying back so that Silva with the shot, that's kicked out by Rodriguez. And that way they had the veteran legs didn't have to travel and that just horrendous trip back to Baltimore. Here's Coughlin off his line, but Pereira can't keep it on target. All the way down Dantas. Ball comes out. And let's see here, it's gonna be a foul and a 2-minute card on Thomas. First penalty of the night to Jamie Thomas. Officials are talking though. And it's going to be a blue. So Utica City will go on the power play. When we talked last week, Brad, Utica City's power play was at 7%.
2 minutes for a reckless challenge.
But in the last couple games, scored a couple of power play goals last week here in Baltimore. They're up to 24% now. And a big chance here for Utica City. It's going to be a 2-man wall on this restart. The most dangerous part of this, Brad, is this restart.
Most definitely, and you know, only being up 1 goal, that's definitely not where you want to take a foul here. A bit of a reckless challenge at the top of the box, so we'll see if.
And there's a goal on the restart.
Just going to say if Utica can capitalize, and that didn't take long.
Power play goal for DeAndrade. Ties the game at 5. Blast fans hate that call. Time to go 11:52. Or should that 10:52. Just tough on the restart with the 2-man wall. DeAndrade picks up goal number 23 of the season.
That's pretty impressive because he actually started the season quite slow for him and not necessarily having the season he would have liked to have, and he's really turned it on here lately.
We're back tied at 5. Back and forth we go. Santana picks up the foul. Oh, Pacheco in front and hits the corner of the post. Thomas couldn't touch it. He had an easy tap in, and even so, Pacheco hits the post. Post number 4 for the Blast.
A little snake bit tonight by Baltimore. Had some really great looks and just unfortunate on the inside of the post a few times.
Pereira stolen away by Stevens. Pacheco takes it back. Thomas. Pereiras. Here's Pacheco now on the boards. Pereiras near side. Silva gets a step, plays it far side. Silva, good cut back for Pacheco on that far side. Porch now with 2:55 left in the third. Tied at 5, Pacheco far side. Thompson runs on. Blast will change. Mello back out on the field.
Blast really looking to get a matchup that they like. They've made about 5 line changes just on this possession alone.
Ball says off of the Blast, says Ryan Siggett, so we'll get a kick in, free kick in for Utica City.
286-110. That winning number again. 286-110.
Oh, nice shot by Alava goes wide.
Third quarter.
DeAndrade pushed by Porch. Coughlin pressured. Thompson steals. Pereiras, Guevara, Porch, that's blocked. Good work there defensively for Utica City.
Yeah, great hustle on that block.
Thompson steps in. Porch goes around two defenders. Porch shoots, that's blocked. All the way back into the midfield, it stays in play. Tough break for the Blast there. DeAndre, the ball's just not bouncing for the Blast tonight.
Chad Porch so silky smooth on that breakout, just
Vermoose,
could not finish.
Vermoose steals. Vermoose down the wing, off the boards in front, goes between Mello and Guevara. I don't know what Thompson overran the ball. Foul called on DeAndre, and he was just hoping that it wasn't going to be a penalty because you know what's coming, right? Mello, Diesel, goes through Belliard. Vermoose can't turn the corner. Mello settles. Freighter is just so strong on the ball, and Santana kicks it out of play. Top of the arc restart for the Blast.
I'm not sure what Nelson Santana is complaining about. You don't get much more of an obvious defensive clear than that.
All right, so I believe that the last 2 goals for Utica City have been restart goals. See if the Blast can counter here. Mello. Oh, Pereira scores! Upper 90 on Coughlin. It's 6-5 Blast.
Paul, this is why we talk again about little mental mistakes and how set pieces are so very important in the MASL, especially these top-of-the-arc restarts, and Juan Pereira capitalizes.
Where was Santana going? Santana sells out here to the outside, and he just opens the lane for Pereira.
He did. We had Victor Pereiras in the corner, but obviously Juan Pereira is the more dangerous player first.
Playing inside out there, right? All right, Blast answer again. That's the 3rd time that Utica City has tied the game, and the 3rd time that the Blast have answered, as we are late in quarter number 3. Lava plays far side. Foul called as Keaton Woods goes down. Foul on Pacheco. The City with the free kick now. Bordeaux will take this. Bordeaux on goal, kicked away. Goes out of play over the bench. So kick in for Utica City with 43 seconds left. Last press, Coughlin brings it up. Far boards, goes around the turn. Dantas got a piece. Silva gets back up. Rodriguez gets tripped by Dantas, and Rodriguez is down and shaken up.
Wow, that was a tough foul, Paul. Right up against the boards. Hopefully Rodriguez is okay.
He looks like he's okay. 27.5 seconds left. Free kick for the Blast just outside the box. Pereira with some space down the wing. Good cross-field pass. Thomas has some room. Jamie off the boards in front. Oh, good defensive play. Guevara couldn't pull the trigger. That went out of play. And now a foul on Ronaldinho.
And it should be a top-of-the-arc restart for Baltimore.
And it is for the Blast. The 4th official stepped in and made the call. So the Blast will have it top of the arc with 15 seconds left. Do you run the same play?
Paul, I am feeling a timeout in our future.
In our future, yeah. 3-man wall for Utica City. Mello. Pereira's goal! They went to the corner and he scores!
Paul, just what we were talking about on the last restart, same setup, this time Juan Pereira fakes it, and it goes to Victor.
Now Pereira puts it home, and the Blast with a huge goal to go up 2 with just 13 seconds left in the quarter.
That time Santana didn't go for the far deke, and that's where the ball goes, and fantastic finish by Pereira.
So Pereira picks up his 7th goal of the season. Give the assist to Mello. Utica City plays it to the corner. 5 seconds left. Blast steal. Mello plays it up the boards. 2 seconds. 1. That'll do it. Blast head to quarter number 4 with a 7-5 lead. Oh, coming back. It's a good one here tonight in Baltimore. Back with 4th quarter action on MASL TV.
Right now, ladies and gentlemen, we direct your attention to the midfield area. They're the most beautiful, the most talented girls in the MASL. Let's hear it for your Baltimore Blast cheerleaders.
I take you to the candy shop. I take you to the candy shop. Girl, don't you stop. Just give me the line. Just give me the line. Feel that chair now. Baby, let's go.
Your Baltimore Blast cheerleaders.
There's one thing I want you to do for me.
What?
Come here.
What?
Win. Win.
What are we waiting for?
No one comes into our house and pushes us around.
Let me ask you something, Mr. Campbell.
Uh-huh.
What kind of power you got?
Oh, man, you know I got some soul power.
This could be the greatest night of our lives.
We shut them down because we can.
They don't know your heart.
On this team, we fight for that edge.
It ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward.
All right. Let's go. Let's go.
Let's get ready to rumble.
Let's go.
Quarter action, and already Coughlin put on a show. Ball deflects to the corner by Porch. And here comes Utica City now as Blast with a couple of real good scoring opportunities to start things here in the fourth. And this one just misses wide. Amadi mishits it into the crowd. Ooh,
what a start, Paul. Baltimore, couple chances early. Could have had one or two just in this first minute, and then Utica just off the post. What a just frantic start. This whole game, Paul, back and forth.
Yeah, it's been outstanding play from both sides here as these two teams are going back and forth tonight. Utica City got out to an early lead. Blast, though, would score 4 straight goals. And then Utica City would answer, but every time Utica City answered, Blast would have their own. And the Blast now with a big late third quarter goal, 2 restart goals at the end of the third to lead it 7-5. Thomas gets pushed off. Here's Garrett now, near side. Lava. Bordeaux. Mello pressures Coughlin. Good ball back up for Bordeaux. Goes through the double team, stolen away Bramus. Good ball, Mello. Mello in. Mello shoots and scores! Mello puts it past Coughlin. It's 8-5 Blast.
Mello, what a fantastic finish. Sees Coughlin go to ground. Just a little chip over him. Let's take a look at it here.
Oh, yeah. Got it just over his back leg as Coughlin showed it to him, and then he tried to take it away. And Mello beats him far post. Mello with a goal and 2 assists on the last 3 Blast goals. It's 8-5 Blast.
Great to have Mello back on the field here in Baltimore. Crowd favorite, obviously a team favorite. Love having our Mello back.
How about Wellington Bramus with 2 goals and an assist tonight for the Blast. Woods shoots, scores. Looked like that may have deflected off of Thomas and got past Rodriguez for the goal. All right, back and forth we go.
That's what you wanted to do for Utica, right? Kind of, you know, Blast had the advantage there with a couple quick goals, and that's how you answer. It definitely took a deflection, Paul.
Here's see it from the back, and hit off of Thomas, and Rodriguez nothing he could do. It's 8-6 now. Pereira goes over off the boards and then shoots it wide. Thompson on the near side. Now Frater on the turn. Porch. Oh, that got deflected and it just went wide past Coughlin. Gingrich tries to play it back, but Frater with some good hustle. Kevon, he's so tough with the ball. Thompson, double team, pulls it back. Pacheco, foul called. Pacheco lost it and then grabbed, committed the foul. Frater, you think you have it stolen, but then he's just so strong. He just is unrelenting.
He is. I mean, he's a big guy, but not an overly big guy. He is so strong on the ball. Just very difficult to get the ball away from him.
Oh, bad turn here. That's shot blocked by Pereira. Ball took a funny bounce that time. Pereira gets around his defender, plays it up ahead. Frater now. Good job by Utica City to get back. Pass a little behind Pacheco, and he was changing anyway. Mello steps on. Mello, a hand in all 3 of the Blast goals, 6, 7, and 8. Ball goes by Amadi. Now Porch has some room. Chad loses the handle. Good follow by Diesel. Now Mello with some space. Mello, quick shot. Oh, it goes just wide. I don't know. I think Coughlin may have got a piece of that.
Think he got a fingertip, Paul. Think he got a finger on that.
That's crazy. Diesel goes high. Goes over the boards, and it's Utica City ball. So they'll kick it in with 11:24 left. Belliard Dantas works on Diesel. Turns, shoots, that goes wide. Rodriguez with the kick save.
What a great save.
Kick save and a beauty.
Just a pure reaction save. Had a difficult time seeing that ball.
Belliard off the boards in front, comes all the way out. Thomas, Guevara off the boards. Thomas has it. Thomas down the wing. Back for Guevara. Guevara shoots. Oh! It hit the post and Coughlin right in between the legs. He gathered it in. Utica comes the other way. Rodriguez the save. You gotta be kidding me.
Baltimore needs the goal about 6 inches wider tonight.
Long distribution pass taken away by Utica City. Whoa. Play by Alava there. The ball was headed towards goal. Pressure now by the Blast. Alava, it goes off of Ospina. And we're gonna kick in for Utica City with 10:23 left.
If this is the energy the fans are going to look forward to come playoff time, everyone is in for a treat.
Coughlin plays it into the crowd. Good pressure by Porch that time. Really made Coughlin make a quick decision, and that was not a good play. All right, here's Silva now. Rodriguez sweeps it to the near side. Porch. Ospina loses the handle. Silva comes over to help. Ball still loose. And played back into the Utica City defensive end. Pacheco will pressure now. Out comes Utica. Turnover. Almost there for the Blast on the counter, but Utica City stepped in. Woods fakes the shot. Ospina nearly got the turnover. Shot here off the glass. Played up ahead by Ospina. Woods will head it onto Coughlin. Near handball there by DeAndrande. Quick distribution, and Alava kicks it into the crowd.
Paul, this is where mental toughness is going to come in. These last 9 minutes of the game, it's going to be the team that limits the most mistakes here.
It's absolutely great preparation for the playoffs. This is what it's going to be in the playoffs. And the Blast have a lot of young players.
They do. And it's almost always mental, not physical. These guys are in great shape. It's always mental mistakes.
Thomas loses it. Great ball. Rodriguez clears. Right to Alava, though. A nice play by Genrick. Alava to the far side. Ball down the wing. Nice kick away by Frater. Great defensive play last second. Thomas out on the break. Thomas drags it forward. Jamie pulls it down. Ball comes loose and trickles into the midfield. Blast clear to the midfield. Mello plays to space. Pereiras. Silva. Good ball down the boards. Guevara. Guevara and Silva battle. Guevara takes it away. Jairo still has it. Foul called on the Blast. I'm not sure what the foul was. It'll be a kick in for, or a free kick for Utica. Alvis. Ball off the boards, right to Thomas. Pacheco. Good ball to the wing, but it eludes Thompson. Patrick with a nice job to steal it back. Pacheco goes off the boards, but Belliard with a good follow. Belliard far side. Gets the return pass, goes by everyone. Now the Blast break out. Here's Pereira far side. Juan gets spilled on that far side, and the referee says play on. Thomas gets steamrolled. Foul on Ronaldinho.
What a frenetic baseball. Up and down, back and forth.
All right, so 7:48 left in the fourth. It's been a quick fourth quarter here, fast-paced. And the only goal so far the two teams have traded goals here in the fourth. Vermoose has 2 today. Silva steals. Blast steal it back in the midfield. Pereiras battles. Ronaldinho goes down. Pereiras wins it. Blast steal. Oh, Vermoose couldn't quite get there. Utica settles with 7:20 left. Ball to the far corner. Dantas back on the floor for Utica. Dantas just using that big frame as he battles with Thompson. Plays it back. Alava near side Woods. Woods had the last goal for Utica. Woods gets taken away by Mella. Porch down the wing. Nice job by Stevens defensively to run him off. Blasto will steal.
Easy.
Vermoose in, shoots. Oh, he hit the crossbar. That's post number 5 for the Blast tonight. That would have been a big one for Baltimore.
I was just going to say, I wanted Welly to put the brakes on there, slow it down a bit, and gets a good shot off the crossbar.
Here's Pacheco. Blast have it with 6:25 left in the fourth. Pereira down the wing. Pacheco. Ospina. Look at Ever working the footwork on the far side. Ever played last night. I think he could just play 5 or 6 straight days.
I think he could. He could run for days.
Ball in the corner. Alava, but Ospina wins it, gets it back, digs it out. Thomas now, and the Blast settle. 5:50 left. Blast in no hurry, they have the 2-goal lead.
Again, both teams have the long change here, so Baltimore, again, keeping this pressure. Utica unable to shift their players.
Checo down the wing, plays it back for Silva. Mateus far side for Pereira.
As Baltimore just made a change, so they have fresh legs on here.
Porch keeps it alive. Long shift here for Utica City. Porch, Guevara, Pereiras just off the bench. Pereiras in, shoots and scores! Oh, Victor took advantage. He came off the bench. He puts it far post and the Blast lead 9-6.
That is fantastic soccer right there, Paul. Baltimore keeping possession. They knew what they were doing. Utica could not change, and they are gassed. I'm watching them walk off the field here, totally gassed.
Yeah, they just had nothing left in the tank. You see as Alava there just hangs his head because he just had nothing left. And Pereiras puts it home. Time of the goal, 9:52. It's a 3-goal lead again for the Blast, and there's a timeout on the floor. We'll take 1-2. Back with more fourth quarter action here on MASL TV.
Dos Santos forces it in. We're tied at
8. This is where Anne feels most comfortable. But when she started to feel uncomfortable, this is the MedStar Health Urgent Care team that stepped in and consulted with a specialist, then connected her to a leading cardiologist that diagnosed her blocked artery that could be unblocked with life-saving surgery that allowed Anne to heal more quickly, getting her back to where her heart belongs. MedStar Health, it's how we treat people.
Get the latest news on the MASL and your favorite teams by following MASL Soccer on Facebook and Instagram and MASL Arena on Twitter. Catch MASL Monday every Monday night on MASL TV on YouTube and CBS Sports Golazo Network. Alex Bastavonsky and Phil Levanko, joined each week by special guests from across the league to recap the weekend's games and discuss the league's hot topics. And Brad, if you disagree with the call tonight, check it out. The MASL's most controversial show, Under Review, Phil Levanko and MASL head referee Ryan Sigich. Call it every Friday on YouTube.
And Paul, I implore everyone to watch this week's episode because
controversy in Tacoma.
I am going out on a limb and saying there's a call in Tacoma that will be on that show.
All right, Blast block it. Mello breaks out. Blast have possession with 4:30 left. Timeout, Rodriguez. Don't forget, playoffs are just around the corner. You can still get tickets. Join all 8 of the MASL teams in sunny San Diego. They square off in the MASL Ron Newman Cup playoffs, April 5th through 7th. Visit frontwavearena.com to reserve your seat today. So if the Blast hold on here in the last 4:25, they will jump Utica and go back into 4th place. And this could be the showdown on Saturday night if it's the 4-5 game. It'll be the Blast and Utica in San Diego to play that first round matchup.
It most certainly could be. Again, we still have a few games left. Baltimore still has a game in hand on Utica, but there's still, look, we're only, 2 weeks away. There's still going to be some shifting.
If this is the matchup, San Diego fans that are out there from the league are going to get a treat in this one because it will be a good game out there in San Diego.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting, what is that, 3,000 miles, 2,000 miles? Flying 3,000 miles to play Utica.
Yeah.
The West Coast fans, if it's anything like tonight, look, these teams know each other so well. It's a great rivalry, and this game has been just fantastic. You can only imagine what a playoff game is going to be like.
Well, I will say this, too. If you are going to the playoff games, enjoy the atmosphere, soak it in, and, if you watch the games on YouTube, if you're on the West Coast and you're watching us here and we're playing in Baltimore, if you get out there and you have a chance to interact, the players are amazing off the field. They really are, really down-to-earth guys and really good group of players, both on Baltimore and Utica as well.
Well, that's one of the best things about this league, Paul, is the players are so approachable. They're so dedicated to the fans. They have no issues going up, taking pictures, doing autographs. The players do a fantastic job in this league with the fan bases.
Rodriguez's distribution, Thomas goes down. That opens up a chance for Utica. Far side shot. Diesel blocks that to the corner. Ball hits the boards, and Pacheco will clear off of Thomas. They try again, and this time they get it upfield for Thomas. Dantas with some good hustle there. And 6th attacker is on. Alvis is the 6th attacker for Utica. Here's Dantas' chance, 2-on-1 shot. Save! Rodriguez, rebound! Off the line by Thomas and into the crowd. It's a kick-in for Utica City. What a save by Rodriguez. That, my friends, is the save of the game.
To start that playoff, just terrible defensive shape by Baltimore. They were caught, not sure what they were looking at. And then Rodriguez, fantastic save, and Jamie Thomas off the line.
Plenty of time left here for Utica City, 3:30 left. It's an eternity here in Baltimore. Amadi shot, Rodriguez parries that away, and it's clear. I tell you, Brad, the best way to defend this, get a steal and score. Here's Woods. Goes to the corner now. Alvis plays far side, a little too far for Amadi. Behind Alvis as he has to retreat with 3 minutes to play. Ball goes through, Diesel with a steal. There's a drive into the netting. Amadi mishits that one, and Rodriguez will distribute. Coughlin comes back on the field with 2:57 left.
Gut check time for Baltimore, Paul. This is going to be a long 3 minutes.
Well, Blast get a huge break because ball stuck behind the goal, so they get a little bit of a breather here. So Rodriguez gets a chance to gather himself up and distribute. Thomas will make a run. Jamie with a good run. pulls it back. DeAndrande challenges. Blast double team and foul called on Porch. Free kick for the Blast, or free kick for Utica with 2:45 left. Alvis comes back on. DeAndre shot block, Blast steal. Mello steps in, Mello can't win the ball. DeAndrande plays far side and the foul called on the Blast.
DeAndrande just blindly punts it off the field and gets a call from the officials.
Well, 2:30 left. Dantas drags it down the wing. Porch blocks that shot. Mello clears. Here's Pereira. Good hustle back by Utica City defensively. Saves the goal there. Now, good pressure though by Pereira. Takes Utica City some time to get upfield now with approaching 2 minutes left here in the fourth. There's Alvis. Our side, Amadi. Good ball, Dantas. Little back heel, has it. Ball taken away, 2-on-1 now, Pereira. Pereira pulls it back. Handball. Diesel played it off the hand of Utica City. We're going to free kick for the Blast.
A little too much from Juan there. In my opinion, you need to give that ball up just a little quicker. Because again, you're going to be tired, you're chasing here. Let the ball do the work here.
All right, 1:50 left. Through ball for Thompson. Patrick backs it out. Yeah, you want to see if you can make Utica chase here. Diesel has it. 1:40 left. Pereira gets pushed to the ground. Referee says play on. Benefits the Blast. Mello. Thompson kicks to the corner. Smart play as Alvis has to gather it up with 1:20 left. Time running out on Utica City. Got to get a goal pretty soon here. DeAndrande in. Ball ricochets. Mello across the yellow. Waited a little bit too long that time. Ball loose inside, and Diesel deflects it over the goal. It's going to be a corner kick with 1:07 left.
Great intervention by Diesel, getting his body in the shooting lane. Not letting Utica get a free look on net.
All right, so corner here for the Utica City. It's Dantas. Plays it back. Mahdi can't pull the trigger. Now he tries. That's blocked. Under a minute to play. Ball far side. Diesel pushes Silva back. Stevens back for Silva. Now Amadi with 45 left. Dantas to the box, in front, shot, goal. Finally, Utica City breaks through with 41 points. Is that Silva again? With another goal against the Blast. 5th goal in the last 2 games against Baltimore.
Baltimore doing everything they could on that 6th attacker. And unfortunately, the ball just gets trapped between the boards and Rodriguez, and it sneaks in the net.
All right, so Blast played into the corner. We'll try to rag some time here. Utica City steals. Out they come with it. Rodriguez with a good tackle away. Thomas, not sure what he was doing. Ball hits the official. Chance now for Utica City into the corner. Diesel, he'll play it up the boards. Alvis plays it back to DeAndrande. Shot blocked by Pacheco. 10 seconds left in this one. Alvis, Diesel heads it away. Ball into the corner, 5 seconds left, and Utica's gonna run out of time here. 2 seconds, 1, and that's it. The Blast hold on for a hard-fought 9-7 win.
Just a fun game, Paul. Just a fun game. I give all props to both the teams. Utica played hard, played great. Baltimore as well. Man, just a fun game to watch. I hope everyone at home enjoyed that one.
Back and forth, Utica City got up early. Blast responded with 4 straight. Utica City came back to tie, and then every time Utica City would tie, the Blast would creep ahead, and I think the turning point, Brad, the restart goals at the end of the third that gave the Blast a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, like you said, Paul, you know, we've talked all game about the importance of these restarts, and late in that game, Baltimore took advantage of it, and great win at home for Baltimore.
So many players that could be player of the game. Pereiras, 2 goals and an assist. Mello, goal and 2 assists. Welly Bermoose had 2 big second quarter goals. Just an overall great effort all around.
It most certainly was, and like I said, both these teams played last night. Man, the energy level was just amazing. It's just going to be a treat come playoff time.
Yeah, busy time for the Blast as they're in the midst of 5 games in 9 days. They go 1-1 on the first 2. They lost last night, but they come back, rebound for a 9-7 win and hop Utica in the standings to go back into 4th place, as also the Blast have a game in hand on Utica City.
And a busy week next week.
Yeah, 3 games in 4 days next week. Thursday night in Harrisburg, Friday night home against Texas, and then the Blast wrap up the season with a matchup against Kansas City on Sunday. So the Blast hold on for the 9-7 victory. Take a look at the save of the game. I think. Late, look at this save by Rodriguez. Point blank on Woods.
Dual saves of the game, because then Thomas off the line.
Yeah, watch this play by Jamie Thomas as he kicks it off the line and makes the play defensively for the Blast. Well, that's going to do it here from Baltimore. I'll tell you, before we go, let's take a look at our player of the game. And player of the game tonight is Victor Pereiras. And huge goal here for Victor, Brad, as he came on off the bench, tired Utica City team, couldn't change, and he made him pay. And then how about this restart goal? A huge goal for the Blast. Pereiras had a goal, or 2 goals and an assist tonight for the Blast, and he is a great asset. Missed a good portion of the middle of the season, and he's back now for Baltimore in that midfield. It's going to do it here from Baltimore. Once again, our final score, Blast 9 and Utica 7. Come on back and make it out here to the TU Arena next Friday as the Blast take on the Texas Outlaws. For Brad Crosley, I'm Paul Mittermeier saying so long. You've been watching MASL Soccer on MASL TV.